Okay, so you know how everyone's always talking about vitamin C,
Mm-hmm.
especially when like cold and flu season is coming?
Right.
We thought we'd do a deep dive into some of the best food sources
Yeah, because,
for vitamin C.
you hear oranges, oranges, oranges all the time.
Right. Like
Yeah.
it's not just oranges.
There's so much more.
Yeah, so we wanted to explore some of those and maybe find some surprising sources of vitamin C.
Yeah, and I think that's what's fun about nutrition sometimes is that there's so many different things that you can eat to get the same nutrient.
Exactly.
And it helps us have more of a variety in our diet.
Yeah, for sure. And like you said, you always think of like oranges and maybe grapefruit
Yes.
when you think of vitamin C.
Absolutely.
But let's go a little bit beyond that. What else is out there?
Well, I think one of the most surprising sources to people is red bell pepper.
Really?
Yeah, they contain almost double the vitamin C of an orange.
Wow. I would not have guessed that.
I know.
That's very surprising.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those things that you just kind of have to see to believe.
Wow. So what else is out there besides bell peppers?
Well, you've got your usual suspects like strawberries and kiwi.
Right.
Those are always good, but papaya is another great one.
Okay.
And don't forget about your leafy greens like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale, all excellent sources of vitamin C.
I guess I always kind of associate those more with like fiber, not necessarily vitamin C.
Right. You think of like your digestive health and things like that.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, they're full of vitamin C as well.
It's really interesting. Okay, so we've talked about some sources, but I want to kind of rewind a little bit because I've always been a little bit fuzzy on why exactly is vitamin C so important.
Okay.
Like I know it's good for me, but could you maybe break that down a little bit?
Sure. So one of its key roles is as an antioxidant.
Okay.
And basically what that means is every day our bodies are dealing with damage.
From what?
Things like pollution, stress occurs, even just breathing.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, it's true. And that damage comes from molecules called free radicals.
Free radicals. Okay.
And you can kind of think of them as like little wrecking balls going around in our body.
Oh, no.
I know, and they can really do a number on our cells.
So is that where vitamin C comes in?
Exactly. It helps to neutralize those free radicals
Okay.
and protect our cells from damage.
So it's like a little bodyguard.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's one reason why vitamin C is linked to things like preventing heart disease and boosting our immune system.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing I always hear. Vitamin C is good for your immune system,
Right.
especially in the winter
Right.
when everybody's getting sick.
Yeah, it helps our bodies to produce the white blood cells that fight off infection.
So it's like an immunity booster.
Yeah, exactly. And that's important all year round, but especially during cold and flu season.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've got the antioxidant power. We've got the immunity boosting power. What about, I've heard vitamin C is good for collagen.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Absolutely. So, collagen is like the glue that holds our body together. It keeps our skin firm, our tendons strong, and our joints healthy.
Gotcha.
And vitamin C is actually crucial for collagen production.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So without enough vitamin C, our bodies can't make collagen as efficiently, and that can lead to things like wrinkles, slower wound healing, and even joint pain.
So we're talking about like beauty and strong bones.
Yeah.
All thanks to vitamin C.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm sold. I need more vitamin C.
Good.
But realistically, how can I get more of these foods into my diet?
Sure.
I'm not like a gourmet chef or anything.
It doesn't have to be fancy. Just think simple things like tossing some red bell peppers into your scrambled eggs or adding spinach to a smoothie.
Okay.
Frozen berries are great to add to yogurt or oatmeal.
Okay.
And even for snacks, instead of reaching for chips, grab a handful of strawberries or a kiwi.
Those are really good ideas that I can actually incorporate into my day.
Right.
So you mentioned smoothies,
Yeah.
and I was thinking about other ways of cooking.
Yeah.
Does how you cook vegetables affect the vitamin C content?
It does.
Okay.
Vitamin C is water soluble and it's also sensitive to heat.
Okay.
And some of it can be lost during cooking.
So what's the best way to cook vegetables then to preserve vitamin C?
Steaming or microwaving tends to be better than boiling,
Okay.
roasting them for a long time.
Okay, good to know. So I think we've learned a lot about vitamin C today.
Yeah.
It's definitely more than just oranges.
Right.
It's really about embracing a rainbow of fruits and vegetables. And like you said, being mindful about how we prepare them.
Absolutely.
I don't know about you, but I am feeling inspired
Yeah.
to get more vitamin C into my diet.
Good.
So I'm curious, what are some ways that you try to maximize your intake?
Well, I actually started adding a squeeze of lemon to my water in the morning.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a small change, but it adds a little extra vitamin C and kind of brightens up my day.
I love that. And you know what? It's so easy to just add those little things into your daily routine,
Yeah,
and you don't even realize how much more you're getting.
right.
So it's been great chatting with you today, learning about all this stuff about vitamin C.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Hopefully our listeners feel just as inspired as I do
Me too.
to get out there and find some creative ways to get more vitamin C.
Exactly.
You know, we talked about papaya
Yeah.
salsa, maybe a kale and kiwi smoothie. What about you? What are you thinking?
Ooh, maybe like a citrus and berry salad?
Oh, that sounds delicious.
I know, right?
So many possibilities.
So many.
So yeah, get out there, experiment.
Have fun in the kitchen.